My mom said, I found something in your old room. That one sentence froze me. Because when a mom says that, it's never just something. It's something you hoped would never be found. What could she possibly have found? My old diary, the one filled with secrets, the pages where I wrote about my crush, my anxiety, my depression, or maybe the nights I cried quietly so no one would hear. Or worse, maybe she found those pages, the ones that weren't just about feelings, but about the things I did to feel less broken. The parties, the drinks, the nights I swore I'd never talk about again. Or maybe she found something else, something I hid because even writing about it felt wrong. Because if she did, I don't even know how I'd face her. I heard her footsteps coming down the hall. Each one felt louder than my heartbeat. Then she said it again. I found something in your room, but this time, her voice sounded different. Not curious, not angry, uneasy, almost scared. When I walked in, she was standing next to my old desk, holding something small in her hand, a USB charger. Except, the wire was cut open, the copper ends exposed, like someone had tried to make something out of it. She looked at me and asked softly, why was this in your drawer? My mind went blank. That wasn't supposed to be there anymore. It was from that night, the night I swore I'd forget. And in that moment, I didn't know what scared me more, that she found it or that I had to remember what it meant. She kept staring at me. Why was this in your drawer? I tried to laugh it off. It's nothing, Mom, just an old charger. But she didn't laugh. She didn't even blink. Her eyes locked on mine. Then why is it cut open like this? My throat went dry. My hands went cold. I looked away, praying she'd just drop it. But my mom never drops it when she knows I'm lying. Finally, I whispered, it wasn't for charging, Mom. Her face froze, and I could see it, the realization sinking in. She'd seen the TikToks. She'd read the stories. She knew. You were trying to vape? She asked, voice breaking. I didn't answer. I didn't have to. The silence said everything. It wasn't about smoke. It was about trying to breathe when everything inside me already felt like it was burning. She took a step closer, voice shaking between fear and anger. Just tell me what this was for. I wanted to lie again, say it was nothing, say she was overreacting. But her eyes, they didn't look angry anymore. They looked worried, and that broke something in me. It wasn't what you think, I whispered. I wasn't trying to do anything stupid. Her voice softened. Then what, honey? What were you trying to do? I looked at the floor. My throat tightened. I just needed something to make it stop. Make what stop? I swallowed hard. The noise, the pressure, the way my chest hurt every time I walked into school, the looks, the whispers, the way they laughed behind my back, sometimes right in front of me. Her face changed again, the confusion melting into heartbreak. I kept going, even though my voice was shaking. I just wanted to feel something that didn't hurt. For once, and for a long moment, the room went completely quiet. No one said anything. No one moved, because she finally understood. What she found in my drawer wasn't a mistake. It wasn't rebellion. It was a survival mechanism, a desperate attempt to breathe when everything else made it harder. Then she did something I didn't expect. She stepped forward, put the wire down on the desk, and pulled me into her arms. It wasn't awkward. It wasn't dramatic, just quiet, real. After a moment, she said, listen, you don't have to hide stuff like this from me. I stayed silent. She went on, calm but serious. I get it. Things get heavy sometimes, but this, she nodded toward the charger, isn't the way to handle it. Then she looked at me straight and said, promise me something. If you ever feel like this again, confused, angry, whatever it is, you'll tell me. No more hiding, okay? I nodded slowly. I promise, Mom. I won't do anything like that again. Her shoulders relaxed a little. Good. That's all I needed to hear. You don't have to be perfect, just honest. And somehow, that was enough. Sometimes being found out isn't the worst thing. Sometimes it's just how you start being honest.